Hi, and we're back. This time on FretTips, we'll be taking a look at 5 ways to spin Hit the Road Jack. It's a super simple chord progression going from A minor to G major to F major and ending on the E major 7 for the turnaround, all in 2 short simple bars with a shuffle beat. So that's the minor 6 chord going to the 5 chord, to the 4 chord, and ending on the 3 chord, major with the 7th. Now turning that into different arrangements is lots of fun and great when accompanying a singer or soloist, bringing more dynamics to a performance and stretching a static chord progression to its limits without changing harmonic content. And here is 5 ideas how to do just that. At number 1 is strumming. You can already do a lot of variation with simply altering the strumming pattern or adding rhythmical elements. Let's check out the basic downbeat strumming pattern. Now add a muted strum on the upbeat. And once you're comfortable with that, add some more. Then try to double the strums on the beats in a straight rhythm, adding strums on the upbeat. And then drop the second strum and revert back to a shuffle to get a nice full pattern going. And finally, let's mix up some strumming patterns and see what happens. Okay, at number 2 is fingerpicking. There's so many fingerpicking patterns out there, showing them would take hours. So let's just pick out a few. These are great for a more lyrical feel if you want to shift focus away from the beat and to the melody and the chords. Here's a basic pattern. Feel free to add extensions and embellishments to take it one step further. At number 3, we are splitting the bass and harmony. This one is my favorite because it really sets up the arrangement for many directions. Going to a split bass and chords on top gives you the options later to drop one or the other. Now here's a basic pattern. Now there's plenty of rhythmical variations you can explore here, either exploring rhythmical syncopation with the chords or developing the bass line, maybe giving it a simple chromatic connection. And next up at number 4 are breakdown and arpeggiation. Now this is what that previous part has led to, breaking down to a bass line and throwing some arpeggios in. Let's check out a few neat bass line variations. And here's an interesting arpeggio idea I've used a couple of times. Slow it down. And at number 5, finally break it down to triads and intervals. This is great when you have multiple instruments in the mix and you simply want the guitar to weave in a detail or two. You can do it with thirds, octaves, and my favorite, tenths. It's also interesting to just use upper triads and trace out some interesting movement, adding sixths to the chords. And there you have it. Be sure to mix it up by using different chord inversions, move it up an octave, add substitutions, use different rhythms and patterns, and most of all, have fun. Comments, likes, and subscribes are welcome. Stay tuned and see you next time on FretTips.